Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, the Cloud Box. This is the next video inside the Azure data flow or mapping data flow. In this video, we are going to discuss about how we can remove the duplicate records. Because this is important if you are working with the data, so you might have data having a duplicate record. So how you can remove the duplicate records inside data flow. So let me quickly go to the storage account. In storage account, we have a file present. And manually, I have created this file. Just go to see the record. So we'll go click on preview. So what you see here, you can see we have a name column present, we have a ID present, we have a phone number present, and we have a country present. Name is Alex, Tommy, Rohit, Rami, and Adam. And ID 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. You can see, right? This ID is coming 2 times. And also, if you see, the country is also coming on 2 times. So let me quickly go to the data factory, and we will just read this data first, and we'll see in the data preview how this data is looking like. So for reading, if you have not done, so what we need to do, you need to enable this debug mode first, and then you need to go to the debug setting, and in the parameters you go and pass these parameters. So if you have defined like this, because we have already customized it, so what we'll do, inside file system we are going to pass main, and in the directory we are going to pass this, and we will remove the space. So and in the sync we can pass anything. It's not mandatory to pass actual thing because it's a writing. So we'll save it. Now go to the data preview and just go on projection first and click import projection. So it is getting imported. I hope you understood the requirement first. The requirement is we have to remove the duplicate records from the file which is present in ADLS. It could be in the any of the other source as well, but for us the approach is like it is present in ADLS. So what would be the source system not matters, our approach will be same. So you can see this already got imported, and by default this data type is also coming. Fine. So you know how to change the data type. You can change it from here, but in my previous video I recommended to take a derived column, and then from there you can type past it. So now first remove this thing. Okay, now we have to click on this plus icon. So you see there a lot of activity will come. So for removing the duplicates value, we have to play with aggregate transformation, which will be present in schema modifier. So now we have selected our aggregate transformation. Now quickly tell me about aggregate. Aggregate in SQL, you know, it is going to return a single value for the whole record, but we are using aggregate transformation for removing duplicates inside the data flow. If you have a knowledge about SQL, so we can use a distinct operator there, and we can remove the duplicate. And if you have working with the PySpark, so we have two methods there also. We can use distinct, or we can use drop duplicate, and in the PySpark we can use it two ways. But let me just quickly tell you about here in the data flow how we can use it. So we have aggregate setting. We can put our any name here. Incoming stream having, this will attach to what is the previous transformation for this. So we have only a source present here. Now we have optimized setting. In there we can use the current partition, single partition, and we can define our partition also. Inspect, it will say what are the input records and their column and their types, what are the data types, and output records after the transformation, how many column we have and what are the data type. In the data preview, we can see the output. Now, we have two things present here, group by and aggregate. So, group by and aggregate, these two things is present. So, group by, basically, we need to pass only those column on which we are going to consider the duplicate. Suppose if we'll come here inside this file, so inside this file we will see we are going to remove the duplicate based on id columns, right? And suppose someone is coming and saying that we want to consider the country column also, but we will see the country column also, but for now we are considering the records will be on the id column, because id is the primary key column for us. And basically in the real world we are removing the duplicates records on based on the unique columns. So let's take id column inside the group by. Okay, now you go to inspect. You see in input we are passing 4 columns, but in output we have only 1 column. Why this so? Because we have only taken the id column here, but the requirement is we have to remove the duplicate, and also we need to populate all the columns with the unique record. How we are going to do it? So in the aggregate tab we need to do some activity here. So let me quickly say what is this. In the previous video also, inside the derived column we have discussed, like this is either you just want to take the existing column, you can go and select it, and you want to do some activity on there, so you just write in an open expression builder. But we want to pass for all columns. So if you are going to do one by one, this is going to increase our effort. So for doing in one go for all columns, we have a option present, add column pattern. We are going to click on this, and then we need to remove this. So we have 3 things will come here. What? Inside that we will pass a condition which is going to satisfy. If it is going to satisfy this condition, then accordingly it is going to pass the value. What it means? We are going to write our condition in the enter the matching condition, and if this condition returns true, then it is going to consider for these, it is going to consider for below 2 options. Okay, so in the group by we have already considered the id column. So now if we just consider again the id column, then column name will be come 2 times. What we want to do, if you went through, so it got minimized, so we need to click on this arrow, and now the second entry will also come. So inside that we just open the expression builder. Inside that you just want to check for all columns, right? So without mentioning all columns one by one, there is a predefined column present, that is name. Name is a by default, it is going to consider for all columns. Name, it means column name not equal to id. Got it? Column name not equal to id, and that means it is going to pass all the records which column name is not id column. So now in this what we are going to pass? In this we just to open this expression builder. Inside that we will take a dollar dollar. Dollar dollar, what it does, it's consider all the records as it is. Okay, so in this we are just going to consider all the records as it is, and we are not going to change anything. Not in this we have to do it. Okay, and again for this one what we have to do, again we need to open this expression builder. For this what we have done, we are passing all columns as it is, which having the column name is not id column. Got it? And suppose you are going to see, right, we have a records alex1 id is 1 and the adam1 also id is 1, but inside the data flow we are going to consider only one, either this or either this, either the alex1 or either the adam, because they are both id is 1. So we need to give the preferences on which basis it is going to select either alex or select either adam. How we are going to do it? So we are considering all the columns in one go, that is we are going with the dollar dollar. So we have a inbuilt function present first. What the first will do, inside the first we are going to pass dollar dollar. Good. So what it will check, it will give, it will go for the first a group by, it will consider the id column, and in the aggregate tab it is going to pass all the columns which column name is not equal to id, and it is going to pass all the columns as it is whose value is coming first. It means first come first serve. The value which is coming first is going to considered, and the this value is going to ignored. Now you see, do it and we are good. Now just go to source, go to data preview, just refresh it once. If you see, this alex is coming and this adam is also coming, this one and this one is coming. Okay, now in the data preview just go and refresh it. In this aggregate tab we have removed the duplicate, so hope we do not have any duplicates value now. Now see, we have 4 records coming here. In this we have total 5 records coming. If you go to inspect, you see in the data preview we can see 1 2 3 4 5 records is coming. Somehow count is not giving, but manually we can see alex, tommy, rohit, rami and adam. We have 5 records coming. This adam is present here, and here in C you see this adam is not present. It means it got removed. Got it? Because that record got removed, so that whole record got removed. But someone is coming, I hope you are able to do it with one column. But suppose in file we have a primary key based on 2 columns, that is based on the composite key. So how we are going to do? So now if we are going to consider more than one column, just open expression builder and put AND condition here. Just take the select AND from here and again put name. Suppose you want to select based on the country column, right? Because that is also be a case. So yeah, just do it. You need to put and it will work. So if you are just more than 2 columns, that will also work, and you can see if you just refresh it, it will also work. You see, right? But we in there we have seen that our country column got removed. So let me saw one thing what it got happen actually. Inside inspect we could see output 3. Okay. Let me put only and. Okay, got it. What is actually it is happening? We have put it in, sorry, in the group by, we need to add the country column. Yeah, now it will work. Got it. Now go to debug and just refresh it. Yeah, somehow it happens. So you just go and debug and see what exactly you have done wrong. So you could able to find it. Yeah, now we have see country column is coming. So we are good. We understood like how to remove the duplicates. And now if you just want to load into sync, so you just take a sync from here. If you already do not know how to take it, so in the select transformation, I have already discussed how we can do it. So just go to setting of this and just go and select output to a single file. Just give remove duplicates dot csv. Set partition, we have done it. Publish it and just take a pipeline. PL1 is fine for me. Just go and change the path from here. So now inside staging we have one folder, remove duplicates and just publish it and click on the debug. Meanwhile it's publishing, just click on the debug. Now we will see inside the output also. So this is the first way how we can remove the duplicates. There is one more way using the SHA token, using the basically SHA2 function. We could do it. That will create hashing for each record, and accordingly if you are just going to consider one or two column, we can consider it. SHA2 function, we do it. That is one more approach. So this approach is going, I am just going to discuss in my next video. So just we see we have our pipeline got executed successfully. Just go to storage account. According to us, this ADAM should not come, right? So we just go here inside main. Inside main, in the staging, we have remove duplicates. Okay, somehow file didn't. Wait a second. Okay, we do not change the data flow, right? We have not changed the data flow one. It is DF2, so we need to select the data flow one here, and we also need to change the path. Landing, we have a file present new file, and the derived, that is fine, a new file. And inside now good, just publish it and again run it. Okay, so actually we have selected our old data flow, so that's why it happened. Now it got succeeded. Just go quickly and see in staging. Remove duplicates.csv, and you can see the timing also. So just go and see. that we have only that Adam is not coming. It's coming basically on ID 431, then country is coming, then Alex is coming, and this. If you just want to shift this, like this should be come in like proper way. So take a select column from here. So you can customize it. So ID should come first, then after ID a name column should come. So you just keep name here. After that you just want to select like phone number should come. So you can take phone number, and here you just change the column name to phone number, and the last we have country. So you just write it country. You just validate to check whether everything is correct or not. Now go to sync and go to mapping and see everything is good. Now just publish the change and just go to our pipeline. It is deploying. So let's wait for yeah, just click on debug. We'll come here, we'll wait for our result. Looks like it got succeeded. So go to edit. Now see ID, name, phone number, and country. So in this order our data is coming. And suppose I have told you inside data flow like we are considering the records based on the first come first serve, right? So go to aggregate and see, just click it here and see that only the record is which is coming first is going to consider, and then and the last one is going to ignore. But suppose someone is coming, you need to consider the last record. In it means in the LIFO manner, last in first out. So you just need to put last here and remove everything and just put a dollar. Instead of first you need to consider last. So just go to data preview. Now Alex will not come. Now Alex will not come, Adam will come. Just go and see. This data flow is really easy. It comes to the transformation, like the complex transformation you could do without logic. I mean, without the coding skills. No much coding involved. So you can see like we have done very few coding. It's not coding also. Like you just go to data preview, see Adam is coming and now Alex. Rest everything will be as it is, and if you just want to run it, so you just publish the change and just go to pipeline. In the data flow activity you select the proper data flow and run it, then it will be done for you. I hope you are able to remove the duplicates from the files. Now in the second video of this aggregate transformation, I am going to remove the duplicates with SHA2 function, and in the next video I am just going to do a transformation which is going to identify a duplicate record. Suppose we have a huge number of files and the duplicates are present, but you just want to filter out which duplicate records are coming. So right, so suppose in the landing we have a file present, we just go to this file only and we see like this is a small record, so you could able to identify, like suppose we have 10 lakhs of records. So how you are going to identify which record is coming two times, right? Two times, three times. It means coming more than one. So how you are going to identify? This is the real scenario. So in the next video, I'm just going to upload it. So please, I just request you, if you have not subscribed my channel yet, so please do so. If you find my video is really helpful for you, so please share also, and thank you so much again. Bye.